So we now know the teams that make up the 2021-2022 Europa Conference Group stages, of course, and those teams have been separated in their respective groups. But who's going to go through? Who's going to go home? I've got my early little picks coming at ya next. Back once again with another prediction video today. We're looking forward to the Europa League Conference Group stages and got my early door predictions coming at you, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and get your bag up today with all things Europa Conference League related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to know here under one Rooskies. Of course, now we know the groups, we know the teams, of course, who's going to take advantage of this brand new squeaky clean competition from the UEFA, of course. Over the next few days, we're going to predict each and every one of the groups, of course, my early door picks to see who will go through and who will go home, of course. But anyway, let's get cracking, of course, and jump into the thick of things. So here we go, boys and girls, here we bloody go, of course, with UEFA's brand new competition, the Europa Conference League. Over the next few days, we'll predict each and every one of the groups, my top picks, who will go through, who will go home, of course. But I've got a bit of an interactive element for you guys. You can get involved with this yourselves, of course. If you want to get involved, there is a link. It is free to enter. It is group predictions. You use that code right there. It should be in the description as well. Now, this code is universal for this competition, at these group stages anyway. You just go there, you put your picks for each and every one of the groups, press submit, and of course at the end of the group stages we'll see who had it all right, who had it all wrong, and I'll have a little leaderboard and all that kind of stuff. It is for fun. I hope you enjoy it. But anyway, let's get in the deep end. Alright, let's take a look at Group B then, shall we? We got Anorthosis Famagusta, Partizan, of course, are in there, for FC Flora and KAA Gent, of course, in a group which looks a little bit weak with any sort of standouts. I think you probably think Genk would be your superstar standouts, maybe Partizan as well. It doesn't scream out best group of the competition, but at least one team has to go through and one team has to make the playoffs. So here we go then, let's take a look at Famagusta, and for this Famagusta take a Partizan over on September the 16th, of course, in Group B of the Conference League. Here we go, of course. I think there's going to be a win for the hosts on this one. That's the Greek side, the Cypriot side, sorry. 2-1 win for them on this one to get themselves opening day win. We want FC Flora will probably be the chief whipping boys here. They're going to lose, I think, to KAC Genk. A big win as well on the road for KAA Genk. I think they're the team to stop on this one. And again, a massive away day win for them to get themselves off to a fantastic start. Now, the two winners of those first games will lock horns in match number 2 on the 30th of September. It'll be Gent up against Anorthosis Famagusta over in Belgium, that's right. And of course, I fancy Genk to make it back-to-back wins and back-to-back clean sheets, of course. A big opportunity there for Partizan to get himself back in the thick of things with a chance taking on FC Flora over in Partizan. Again, same match day, 30th of September, match number 2. Partizan will win this one as well. 3-1 win to get himself right back in the thick of things on this one. As we get to match number 3, the halfway point kind of sort of situation, Famagusta, of course, won last round at home. They've got a good chance here against up against FC Flora, and they'll win this one as well. 2-1 win to make it back-to-back home wins, of course. The only loss up against KAA Genk, who are probably running away with it on this one. They'll take on, KAA Genk will take on Partizan in Partizan on the 21st of October. It'll be a draw, that's right, which will kind of slow things down a little bit. Remain unbeaten, of course, but of course stopping the winning run for KAA again. Of course, the reverse fixture then, shall we? Flora take on Anorthosis Famagusta on the 4th of November. It is match day number 4. Of course, Famagusta looking for another chance, but it's only going to be a point in the end, which means just one defeat for them so far, of course, away to Gent. So Famagusta have a good chance for at least that runners-up spot. We'll see how, of course, they do at the back end of this one. Of course, KAA again will take on Partizan. Of course, I think the hosts will win this one. 2-1 win to remain unbeaten. Partizan have got that massive game against Famagusta to decide everything, I believe. Meanwhile, Famagusta will take on Gent with a chance to maybe dent Genk's runaway lead on this one, of course, because if Gent, they're not going to lose that final game, are they? But heading into this one, the 25th of November is match number 5. Famagusta at home so far, 2 wins out of 2. They will lose this one. KAA Gent running away with it, of course, remain unbeaten as well. And of course, I think they're going to wrap up the clean sweep with a unbeaten campaign when they take on Flora. We'll confirm that in a minute. Meanwhile, Flora at home so far, just the 1 point. They'll take on Partizan. They'll lose this one, 2-0 win as well. And again, it gives a Partizan an outside sniff here. It all comes down to this: win for Partizan, win for Famagusta, and then guess what? Things will change it up a little bit, or do they? Here we go. Partizan against Famagusta. It'll be a 3-1 win for Partizan, which makes them 7 points from home. 1 win on the road. Famagusta haven't got that win on the road, so that could be the grand scheme of things. Anyway, we'll have a look, we'll break it down in just a second. Finally, it is KAA Gent up against Flora. Of course, we do know where it is, match number 6 on the 9th of December. 4-0 win for Genk, 100% record at home, unbeaten in total. So, who's in 4th? We know it is FC Flora, just the 1 point for them. Meanwhile, 3rd, it is Anorthosis Famagusta, just 7 points. I thought they were on their way. It's Partizan that will go through, or at least go to the playoffs anyway, with 10 points. Of course, that home, I thought the home form was enough. They did lose this one here, that's the massive one. And of course, Gent go through unbeaten out of Group B, 16 points on a possible 18, not too shabby. Let you know your thoughts, of course, down below. Get your predictions in using the code as well. And I'll see what you think. I'm in Group B. Of course, now before we bow out of here, of course, make sure you get your predictions in using this cute little code here. It is free to enter, of course. Get your predictions in who you think will be 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th for the respective groups, and make sure you press submit in the end. But that's it, my friends. Be sure to give the video some love, smash the old thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check out the links down below. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Patreon if you want to support the channel in another way. That's the best place to do it. We also have a wide open, free to enter Discord. Make sure to check that out. All that information is in the old description down below. But anyway, look forward to the Europa Conference League. Who's your tip for the title? Let me know. Until then, I'll see you soon. But be safe, mask up, and of course we'll be back when of course the games come around. But until then, we're done.